Day 29 on the Colorado Trail. Had a really lovely morning in Silverton. Okay, so before I went into Silverton, I was like, I'm not really ready for a town yet, blah, blah, blah. And then we had to climb like 2,000 feet before we actually went into Silverton. It was a really tough climb. I got really sweaty. I got tired. My clothes got so gross. And then I was like, never mind, I'm really actually ready for a shower and laundry. So got that in Silverton. Got to see my friends Alicia and Seth and meet their baby Oakley, who is so darn cute. They're a couple of my best friends and I haven't seen them in a while, so that was really awesome. I really love Silverton. It's such a cute little western mountain town. I love the Avon Hotel where we stayed. It's just such a warm and friendly and welcoming place. And now we're back on the trail. One regret I have about this trail is that I'm doing it so quickly. Like, I've been totally okay with the miles, pushing the miles, but we passed the most beautiful lake this morning, Little Mullis Lake. And apparently I've actually been paddleboarding there with Alicia and Seth before, which I didn't remember, but I mean, I just didn't realize that particular lake was on the trail. But it looked so inviting now that the weather is just stinking beautiful. Finally, after so much rain on this trail, the weather is perfect, and it would have been the perfect day today to spend at the lake. So I wish that I had time to do that. Kind of like when I did the Foothills Trail, the 76-mile Foothills Trail in North and South Carolina in 8 days. We had all the time in the world to do all the swimming stops and all that. I just sort of wish I had a little more time to chill out. Maybe go swimming, maybe spend more time in the cute little trail towns that we're going to. But alas, we have miles to make. I have to be back to work in just a few days. So down to the wire, and we must keep a move on. So keep a move on, we shall. By the way, happy September. Today is the 1st of September as I'm filming this. One of my very favorite months. And it's the most perfect weather that we have had so far. Oh man, September, such a great month. Happy September, one and all. Silverton is such a stinking cute western town. Heading to the Coffee Bear for breakfast. They have a rooftop patio, which means great views. All right, let's go inside the historic Avon Hotel. So this is the downstairs lobby. They've kept a lot of their historic touches. And by the way, the Avon is dog friendly. And this is the back lounge area off of the lobby. Free coffee station, yes please. They don't serve food or alcohol, so you're more than welcome to use the kitchen as you would like, and you can BYOB, so let's check it out. Let us go upstairs to our room. Look at this historic wallpaper. This is the second floor. Oh, there's me in the mirror. Oh, we missed the dog. This is Ivy. She is the owner and operator here. Ivy. There she goes. Ivy. Here's a better view of the second floor lobby. I like the little library, and there's some board games about too if you're interested in playing board games while you're here. Okay, our room's a mess. You don't really need to see it, but there's a record player over there. Also, this is a super hiker-friendly establishment. They have bunk rooms, and they allow you to use the kitchen, and you can send packages here. So if you are through hiking the CT or the CDT and you need a place to stay in Silverton, highly recommend the Avon. It's a really friendly place. It's very casual. It's very warm. I just really love it here, and I think you will too. And let's take a little visit up to the 3rd floor while we're at it, which has my favorite feature, the patio. Oh, hi, Ivy. The porch. And there's my friend Seth. Seth, say hi. Hi. And we're going back to the trail. Oh man, this is Little Mullis Lake. I've been paddleboarding here with Seth and Alicia before, who I just visited in Silverton. And I'm really bummed that I have miles to do and can't just hang out at this lake all day. This is amazing. Look at all these fall colors. Very appropriate for the first day of September. The trees are alive here. It's a miracle. This section is so gorgeous. Can you see the deer over there? I can't get over these colors. I'm not sure who this is, but I will be looking her up later. Apparently these white bleached out streams have a lot of calcium in them, so you shouldn't filter the water because it'll ruin your filter. This forest is gorgeous. This peak is Engineer Peak, but we think it should be called Peakosaurus because it looks like a dino. What a gorgeous morning. Good morning, day 30 on the Colorado Trail. Don't mind my weird angle, I've got the sun behind me, so I'm trying to avoid making you guys look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting. So a lot of the trees in Colorado, the pine trees, have been killed by... Good morning. Oh, we had a biker. So for a lot of this trail, we haven't had to share it with bikers. Like they've had detours if we're in wilderness areas. There haven't been any bikers, which has been great. I personally hate having to share the trail with bikers, but it looks like from here to the end, we actually do have to share the trail with bikers, which is a huge bummer. And that's nothing against the bikers. I'm sure they hate sharing the trail with hikers as well. Anyway, so for a lot of Colorado, our pine trees have been killed by some sort of pine beetle. And it's super sad because you'll go through entire forests that are dead, or like most of the forests, it's like every other tree is dead. And it's super sad. But suddenly, in this part of Colorado, the forests are completely alive. The trees are completely alive. And I mean, first of all, wonderful. Second of all, it just gives off such a different feel and a different vibe. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they're able to save the trees down here. Like, I don't know why they're still alive. I don't know why the beetles haven't made it here, but I hope they're able to keep them out. We had a really cool guy pick us up when we were coming out of Lake City, and he was telling us that he went to some Forest Service seminar or something, and the Forest Service was like, we have good news and we have bad news. The good news is the forest will come back, the pines will come back. The bad news is it's gonna take 400 years. So, geesh. Anyway, so today we're gonna hit a long, dry section of trail. It's like 14 miles long, I think. We're gonna hit it around our 12-mile mark today. And so we're either gonna have to do a huge marathon day, 26.2 miles to get to the next water source and camp there, or we're gonna have to dry camp. So we're undecided as of now what we're gonna do. I really didn't want to have to get up early this morning. So we got up at our sort of normal time, got to camp around 7:30, and we're noticing not only are the autumn colors coming out, but it's also getting light later in the morning and getting dark earlier in the evening. Like, fall is definitely full on the way. So it gets pretty dark by like 8:15. So I don't know if we're gonna end up doing this marathon day or not. We're gonna decide at the last water, basically. So stay tuned on whether we do a marathon day or not.
It's always a surprise to run into signs of civilization when you're just hiking through the woods.
So this lake is rumored to have a lot of salamanders. Look at that guy. Already found one. It's a tiger something or other.
It's, wait.
Beautiful lake. Lots of salamanders in it. Ibex, what are they called?
Neotenic tiger salamanders.
Neotenic tiger salamanders.
Apparently those salamanders can stay in their aquatic form because they're not being eaten by fish, so they don't have to become adults and go on land.
Ibex, what just happened to you?
I was hiking up this pass and I had my sun umbrella going, and for the first time on the whole trip, the wind came from just the right angle underneath and gusted really hard and blew it inside out.
Oh no!
It didn't break though, it's fine.
Oh good.
Yeah.
Here's
I'm not gonna have it up right now.
Oh, here's the pass where we just came from. All right, so we've done about 12.5 miles today. We got 14.1 more till the next water. Ibex freaking hates dry camping, so she's forcing us to hike 14.1 more miles today. It's like after 1 p.m. Ibex.
I mean, it was a sign that the next water after the dry spot was exactly 26.2 miles for the day. That's an exact marathon.
I mean, who cares? We've done marathons before.
Yeah,
It's not our first marathon. Who
Not on
cares?
this trail.
It's arbitrary.
Not on this trail.
Anyway, she's super excited. Tell the people you're excited.
Who's stoked to hike 14 more miles?
Not me. Dory?
He loves it. She loves it. They're lying. They're really excited.
Admittedly, this is great terrain for a marathon day, so hopefully this keeps up. By the way, I misspoke earlier. We'd only done 12.1 miles, not 12.5. So in total, our whole day, if we do the whole thing, will be 26.2, aka a marathon.
It's driving me crazy sharing the trail with the bikers today. There are so many of these yellow flowers about now, and they're so cheery.
Seriously though, look at them all. Look how green this is. Doesn't look like Colorado.
We're following a ridge today, so we're getting some really excellent views.
So I just had a biker tell me I was fast. Will that win them any brownie points? Heck yes it will. Yes it will. I always see so many deer out here. I always think it must be easy to be a hunter if you're hunting deer because they're like so curious and just hang out. I know I'm gonna have hunters in my comments being like, no, it's not easy. But like, look at this thing. It's so vulnerable. It's just like, hello. This is a fun little ridge to walk. Okay, this field is full of flowers and it's so pretty. Okay, so I was complaining about the bikers because they've been passing me all day, right? I'm not complaining about them anymore though, because not only did they tell me I'm fast, they invited us to come have some food and drinks at their campsite. Apparently they have beer. So yeah, we're gonna swing by. Ibex, what do you think about that?
I like bikers now.
Bikers are the best. Okay, cheers to the bikers. Cheers, thanks bikers.
Glitter.
Oh,
Get it.
Can you put it on?
Yeah, you want me to do it? Okay. There's some glitter. Oh, yeah.
I thought I'm cool the first year.
Now you're really ready for the forest.
Now we're all forest fairs. Okay, who else?
Just like, I'll take a time.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so nice and cool.
A wee smidge.
It feels good. Thank you.
You sound like Irish over there.
Amazing.
everyone's getting glittered. You love to see it. You love to see it. This is our favorite biker gang ever.
Biker gang.
So, yeah, we figured out that you have to put your sunscreen on before the glitter.
I did.
That's Christian, the fearless leader, getting glittered.
Perfect. Not gonna shower this part.
Never watched.
You guys, was that the best biker gang party you've ever been to or what?
I love bikers now. They're great.
Bikers are the greatest. We love them. Okay, so we gave ourselves a 5 o'clock deadline. We had to leave the party 5 o'clock because that gives us 3 hours left of daylight and we have 8 miles left to go. I think we can do it. Seems to be another big camp down there. I guess that's what happens during Labor Day weekend. Ibex, did we do 26 miles today?
Not really.
How come?
We got a little derailed.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It's nice to be camping in a forest.